It is okay to honor your boundary and still feel some kind of emotion about it. One of my friends reminded me of this, and I was like, oh yeah, because I never really validate my own emotions when I'm feeling like really emotional about having to stick to a personal boundary of mine. It's totally okay to have a little bit of anxiety or like guilt or self-doubt. You may not even really want to like stick to the boundary sometimes, and it's okay to like feel those things and still honor your boundary. I don't know why I didn't think about that. I think for a lot of people who grew up always being a people pleaser, such as myself, and constantly just making everybody else happy, regardless if you were really happy doing that or not, it is really hard to stick to your boundary and like honor it when you grew up just not doing that. And so it's almost challenging to love yourself in that way and stand up for yourself in that way because of how long you never really did that. And so because you're like not used to that, when you start doing that, it's like the anxiety kind of bubbles up a little bit and just like all these other things. And like that's okay for those emotions to rush in and make you feel overwhelmed, and you may not even feel like you're doing the right thing by sticking to that boundary. And that's okay too, because I have definitely felt that way when I have had to stick to a boundary. I just, like, every part of me just wanted to just be like, well, it's, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Every part of me wanted to do that. But it's completely okay to have those thoughts and emotions and still honor your boundary. Because at the end of the day, once you stick to that boundary and like you get through all those thoughts and emotions, you do come back to a place where you're grounded again and you don't feel so overwhelmed. And once you're back in like a calm state, you actually end up feeling good about the decision to sticking to that boundary, whatever it is. And you look back and you're like, okay, actually, that wasn't so bad. I'm glad that I chose to honor myself and stick to what I said I was going to do. And you actually do feel a little better once you get past, all those little mixed emotions and whatnot. And you realize, oh, that wasn't so terrible. It really wasn't. It might feel like it in the moment, but once you get past it, it's like, oh, okay, I'm still okay. Everyone else, life goes on. Everyone else is okay. It's all good. And you did a thing for yourself. And that's the most important thing. And it's showing yourself love.